Well, hey, and welcome to part 6 of the Your Model Railway Village. And, oh, actually, if I just walk away from the camcorder for a second, I should have done this before, shouldn't I? We got something else with this issue. Ta-da! There we go. We got a massive roll of, well, it's cork. It's cork underlay, as you can see. This came, oops, apologies. This came in the same box as parts 6 and 7. 7's got a little bit of a crease there, but oh gosh, and 7 feels very thin as well. Oh wow, what's that? Is that grass? Gosh, yeah. So, we got a big box, and in it was parts 6 and 7 along with some cork underlay. Although actually the cork underlay came separately. Remember, if I think about it, yeah, it did. The cork underlay came separately, but it was basically included as part of this shipment. So if we remember, in part 5 we started to build a little stone country cottage type thing. So I'm assuming that part 6 is going to continue that. Yeah, it does. Completing the first pair of houses. So let's open it up and see what we get. Well, we get some more track, as we can see there. So another piece of curved track, and then what look like the cottage sides, along with the doors and windows. We'll have a look at it in a second. And no track mat or anything again like that. I think that's all finished now. So, part 6, completing the first pair of houses, and Bradshaw's Guide to Britain's Railways. Cool. Right, let's have a quick look inside. Oh, what's this? 3 perfect, oh, A up. See, I told you about this. I think I mentioned in a few, I mentioned this in a video, what, 2 or 3 parts ago? 3 perfect additions to your model railway village. Number 1, a Bachmann double A gauge Fowler Class 3F Chinty, 60% off. Apparently, 60% off what though? 60% off its recommended retail price of £55 is pretty good, but 60% off a massively overinflated price of £150 is not very good. So we'll have to have a look at that. Electrical kit, 33% off. What do you mean, electrical kit? Oh, right, the controllers, basically. The transformers and controllers and point motors and stuff, maybe? I don't know. And then your essential cork underlay, only $14.99. Well, actually, I got mine for free. No. Because I subscribed. Some people might think that that's a really clever thing to do. Some people might think that I was a fool to do that. But I subscribed and I paid by direct debit, so I got the cork underlay for free, I think I got it for free, or did I pay very little for it? I can't remember. I'll have to check the accounts. But I've already got it anyway, so that's that. Let's just have a quick look about what it says this locomotive's going to be like though. Your high quality motorised model. The Bachmann 3F is gorgeous, it has to be said. It's better than the Hornby Chinty, but it does cost a little bit more. So, you know, that's that's that. But I want to find out how much it's going to cost. Stop. Yeah, I know all about it. I read in your last issue all about the Chinty. I just want to find out how much you're going to want for it. Oh, here we go. Oh, now that is... Look, what did I say? What did I say? That is ridiculous. Price is as follows. Chinty engine, $174.99. $69.99 with discount. Well, folks, that is... I mean, unless it's DCC sound, which I don't think it is, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. There is no way on earth that a little Chinty like that would ever cost $174.99. A little Chinty like that wouldn't even cost $74.99, never mind another £100. So, and again, that is absolutely unbelievable. Unless it is DCC sound, and I don't think it is. I'm just checking, but I don't think it is. That price of £174.99 is absolutely abhorrent. Absolutely ridiculous. £69.99 I don't think is even worth it. So, what do I say? What do I say at this point? Well, I say that basically you'd be ripped off. You would be well and truly ripped off. The cork underlay is already done. That's here, and as I say, I either paid very little for that or I got it for free. I can't remember. But there's no way I am going to go to them for the locomotive. No way. Not at that price. That's ridiculous. So I might do a special video on how else you can get a locomotive and for a much better price. If you'd like to see me do that, let me know. Comment below, and if I get enough people saying yes, do it, I'll do it. And what I'll do is I'll grab a camcorder, we'll get in the car, we'll go out around Shropshire and Cheshire, and we'll go and buy a Ginty, and we'll see what locomotives the shops have, and you'll see me try to get as good a locomotive as possible, and certainly for a lot less money than that. So if you'd like to see me do that, let me know and I'll do it. But there is no way a Ginty costs 175 quid. Are you having a laugh? What tree do you think we fell off? Honestly, that's ridiculous. My voice can't even go high enough. That is absolutely ridiculous. And as for the electrics thing, well, I don't even want to read about that right now. I'm just too angry to read about that. So, yeah, we'll put that to one side. Let's see what we have got that we've already paid for and is pretty reasonable in comparison. So, completing the first pair of cottages. There we go. So you get your final parts, I assume, and they're again giving you the final instructions you need in order to put it all together, get it all painted up, glued together, and done. So that's quite good. Look out for the extra little video, as usual, on this to see me do it. It's quite a big one, isn't it? It's quite a big feature for just a little cottage. Okay, and then there's something on a giant model collection. Russell Hollywood. Oh, sorry. Russell Hollywood. Russell Hollowwood, Associate Creative Railways at the NRM, provides an inside look at the NRM's extensive model railway collections and layouts. Okay, so that could be quite interesting. Most of us have been to the NRM, and well, it's like with The Hobbit, isn't it? The world is split into two types of people. People that have already been to the NRM and people that are going to go to the NRM. So, whether you've already been or you've yet to go, it has got some fantastic collections and excellent model railway stuff. Definitely worth a look. So I shall be very intrigued to see what this article has to say about that. It does look pretty cool. So it's quite big as well, quite a lengthy article again, isn't it? Yeah, nice photography and stuff. So that's all good. And then there's something on Bradshaw. For people who aren't familiar with Bradshaw, especially people outside of the UK, he was a guy that travelled around Britain's railways at the turn of the century, and he created Bradshaw's Guide, Bradshaw's Handybook. Well, Bradshaw's Handbook. It's a little thick, leather-bound sort of book, detailed everything you need to know about travelling around Britain's railways, basically. Where was good to go for lunch, what services were always on time and reliable, what bits of scenery to look out for. Just a fantastic little guide. You know, in a day and age where there was no internet, well, there wasn't even hardly any books, never mind any internet or smartphones and stuff like that. His little guide must have been absolutely invaluable, and in fact it was massively popular, and it's been recently brought back into popularity and success thanks to what's his name? Is it Portello? Michael Portello? It's the MP that has basically done loads and loads of television series on it. So look, there you go. And you can even buy it if you go to Waterstones or any other big bookstore. You can get hold of the actual guide. So that's really, really cool. So yes, I'm definitely going to find it interesting to read all about him. Because does it give his background on the actual man? Victorian entrepreneur George Bradshaw is best known today for Bradshaw's Guides, which were essential reading for any Victorian who travelled by train. So it does look like it's going to give you little bits of information on the man behind the book, which is going to be quite cool, because so far most of us are only aware of what's inside the book, along with all the places that he went to and stuff. So to actually find out about the man and why he did it and how he did it is going to be quite interesting. And I think that brings us... Oh no, there's another little something at the end as well. That's quite cool. The story of signalling. An essential part of any railway network is its signalling systems, telling train drivers about track conditions that lie ahead and giving directions on how to reach their destinations. So they've even managed to squeeze in a tiny little article on signalling right at the very end. Really short, admittedly. Really, really short. I don't know how much you can get into, well, how can I word it? I'll word it the other way. I'm not too sure if you can condense everything there is to know about signalling into barely 2 pages, but they've certainly given it a go anyway. So, again, I will be intrigued to see just how good that is. So, there we have part 6. A pretty interesting little magazine. The rest of our cottage kit, some more curved track, and as I say, the cork underlay came at about the same time as well. So watch out for the extra little videos on how to put all of this together and stuff. And as for the locomotive, here we go. As for this cheek of a little thing that said Ginty is 175 quid. Yeah, if you'd like to see me put together a special video on going around from shop to shop to shop to get a fantastic little locomotive for this layout for significantly less, then let me know and I will do it. Because bear in mind, all of this is extra. This isn't included as part of your default subscription. And I told you that they'd do this. I said this would happen. So we don't have to do any of it. We are free to do what we want. Obviously, they'd love you to go ahead with this because they're going to make more money out of you. But you don't have to. You really don't. So if you'd like to see me do it DIY style, do it Will style, and I take you with me and we go and have a good day out, let me know. But for now, there's just part 7 left to review, and then I think I can have a break for today. So that's good.